Uh, 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 oh.
Evelyn.
Hey,
You okay?
I couldn't sleep last night. Oh,
Want me to make you some tea?
maybe.
Any a second, I'll get you some tea and help you relax.
Uh,
Poor Evelyn.
uh, hey, Peep.
You okay? You look tired.
I am tired. I couldn't sleep last
Oh.
night.
Why? Something happened?
Guppy.
Oh
And
no, what did she do?
her. I could hear it, you know. All the squeaking.
Oh no.
Huh?
A tea kettle.
Sorry. Didn't have nowhere else to go
Here.
for it.
Just give the tea a little bit of time to boil.
Okay.
Or the water, rather.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
You don't need to worry about it. They were just hanging out and they were really loud.
Oh, fair. I hang out with people. I get pretty loud sometimes.
Yeah. Splinters used to be in a cave where it can be loud and no one really cares.
Yeah.
So, it's been a while since I've been here. Anything happen?
Oh, was hunt for little, like, ferret homunculus thingies last time Splint was here. Also was a big fight.
Oh, is that what I was hearing?
Mm.
I could hear like giant hammers smashing the ground. I don't want to go out.
Hmm.
When was Hammers?
Like the other, like the day before.
Oh. I must have missed that.
You know, you should take a lesson from the ghost girl.
What?
She tends to sleep just randomly standing up sometimes.
Oh, Marigold?
Yeah. The
I
other
just
day
fall asleep under trees sometimes.
the other day at Wanderers, we're having a big, intense conversation. She just falls asleep right in the middle of it. I tell her, I wake her up, tell her to go home. She goes about, I would say, 50 feet, falls asleep again.
Like a horse?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
Splint is good to do that sometimes. Horses are real big and tall and hard to get on, so Splint is right goat sometimes.
I'd be impressed, but it's places that she shouldn't fall asleep at.
Boy. Fox is being real annoying today. Anything Spoon should be doing right now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's like kind of non-binary type of day.
Yeah.
Non-binary type of day? What?
Because there's no gender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There. There.
Yeah.
There you go. Lavender and rose tea. Let's
Cool.
let it steep for a bit.
Oh,
Did
that's
Splint have
it?
some?
Lavender and rose tea. Let it steep for a bit.
Okay.
It's nothing magical, but it tends to help me relax. So,
Okay. Well, I don't want to relax. I want to wake up.
okay.
I don't want to
You
just...
sure?
Yeah, I don't want to just fall asleep right here in the tavern.
Well, it's not going to do that. I think.
But if he's already sleepy, you might do that.
Oh Lord.
Sorry.
Ginseng and ginger.
Okay.
Down it in one. It's going to be a little bitter.
Okay. Ugh, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, you weren't kidding. Yeah.
That's the diluted version too.
Oh,
Wait, he's diluted? And still
Yeah.
bitter?
Yeah.
I have a sense of taste.
Oh yeah, cousin can't see, so sense of taste is probably a lot stronger.
Okay, that woke me
There
up.
you go.
Then.
That should help you.
Yeah.
Don't drink anything with caffeine for a while, just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Or do. I'm not your keeper, but can't say I didn't warn you.
Mm.
It's also healthy for you. Kind of. There's Marigold.
How you been, people?
Oh, I've been alright.
I can try and make this one while I'm at it. Less of the water. Marigold gets here, I'll have her try it.
Ooh.
It's not hard to cast my magic anymore. That's nice.
Oh yeah, it's good. Having extra glowy hands is probably really useful.
Oh yeah, it is.
I mean, yeah, don't a lot of spells need you to, like,
Marigold.
you know?
Uh, kinda.
Like, does it keep coming back?
I mean, it's a bit weird for bards.
Hmm.
Before we
I think that's more of a wizard thing.
Can you
Wait, is-
run an experiment for me?
Ah, right.
I promise.
One does not know bards could do.
You try to drink
Wait.
something.
I'll
Before
guess
you ask,
bards
just
could do
tea.
spells.
Just tea.
They have to go to bards college?
So,
When does no one's in
let's go
solitude?
here.
No, I didn't go to college. I was gonna go to a school.
I came across some ingredients from the spirit realm.
So it's just like wandering singer or
Drink
something?
this.
Oh,
Tell me if
No.
you can taste it.
Um,
okay.
I was taught bardic magic by Carvin.
Oh. Wait, is bardic magic?
Yeah, that's what
One has not heard
this
of this.
is. That's what
If you can taste it,
that's what this is.
Oh. No, Splendid just thought was illusion magic.
Yes, it worked! It worked!
It's
My-
bitter.
That's
Splendid
fine,
is
that's
no,
fine.
like,
That
a
means I've
couple
made
of bards,
progress.
like
I
Tal's Cure the
finally did it.
Wanderer.
I made a tea that a ghost can taste. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Good. Good.
Hmm.
My teacher's a ghost, and I've been trying to make things that she can taste.
Ghosty?
Oh.
Kind of. It's
I
still like
explain-
physical. It's just very spiritual. Oh yeah, she's a good.
Uh,
Actually, right now she's solid, so you won't go through her.
Bonk.
Oh.
Why are you solid?
Because I've been practicing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's a
Splinters know
ghosty.
that normally can only touch
Go
a
ghosty.
ghost with a,
There you
well,
go. No, she's gone
Splinters
ghosty.
only normally have to fight ghosts, but can only usually do it with enchanted weapon or silvered weapon.
Oh.
See, now she's ghosty.
I really hope you
Sometimes
didn't
Splinters
have
get
to
attacked
do
by
what you
ghosts.
do with ghost weed to make the ghost tea.
What do I do with ghost? What do you do with ghost weed?
You have to give, like, give the weed some kind of unresolved trauma, and then kill it.
No. No, it's just plants that grow
How
in
does-
like spiritually rich areas.
Oh. Splinters normally see.
That's at least how Melody explained it.
Well, fair. That's not how this stuff is made.
Fuck.
Also, we got a new person to the
Fuck, coming
metaverse.
back.
Uh,
Oh, hello.
Hi.
We
Splinters know the
can
metaverse
start
too.
explaining things to them now.
All right. So let me explain this
Oh,
to you
I
in
don't
the
know.
easiest,
Lots of things.
simplest way that doesn't overwhelm you. Anything and everything is now possible. Take the common sense that you know, throw it out the window, and just play it by
people
ear.
say I don't have much of that anyway.
Why do people?
But you're already well ahead.
Why do you start?
like a
Why
pretty
does
good at asking
everyone
lots of
like
questions
start
and
like
try
that
and learn
and
stuff.
put so much emphasis on it? It confuses me. You're just in a place where like other places, like realities on that meet. That's
Yeah,
like
it's a place
it.
where
Because
that's
it
so
helps
much easier to
prepare the
the snake is not real.
Yes,
So,
but it doesn't prepare
right,
them
works
for
differently.
the shock.
first.
I mean, you should like that. Okay, listen. Culture shock is implied. Like, if I told you you're in like a country that has the most people from every other country coming to it, like, and you're in the most
Oh, hello.
populous city for people to go, you're immediately going to go, you told me this because you're making me aware that I'm going to see a bunch of people from all around the globe.
Yes, you're right, but there's a difference between that and coming from a world where dragons don't exist and then being told, by the way, dragons are real. One's going to show up in about 5 seconds.
I mean, it
Yeah,
depends.
Splinters,
Like, okay,
Well,
right?
Splinters from
That
Dragons are all
depends.
dead, but now he's coming
Yeah.
back.
Also,
That
video game
depends
characters you
where
typically
you-
see are actually real too.
That
so you're saying
Also, hi, I'm
depends.
Spider-Man is
Goblin.
real.
Yeah.
Spider-Man
think I've
is
seen
real,
him once.
Batman is real, Iron
Or,
Man
like,
is
sort of.
real, Captain America is real,
Power Rangers
Mario,
are real.
Luigi, Bowser.
I haven't
There's no
seen
idea any of
Captain
the characters
America
from the
yet.
storybook stuff.
That's on my bucket list. So is Batman.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Here's
now
a
Splinters
picture
one
of
hit
I wanna-
Sonic
I wanna meet
Sonic's
Batman.
actually interacting.
that'd be so cool.
Why are you showing me your
Okay.
DeviantArt?
No, this is actually a real picture taken in a
Okay.
place called Orlando Saka.
Can I get?
Yes.
Where do you like? Okay, it would maybe be a bit weird to describe if someone came from a different reality into this one, or whatever, or what have you. Are you like born in like? Well, not here, of course, but like I don't know, Zafira.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
Then-
but
Oh, you're.
So does your Earth have Zafira on it?
I mean, it has a Zafira.
Yeah. Okay. Then
Oh,
they're already
then you
aware
don't-
of like. Yeah,
Just don't need to
yeah.
explain anything.
I was
Yeah,
born
no.
on this reality. Damn you! You don't need to. Yeah. Also, dragons aren't surprising. What is he? A basilisk is like one of the owners of Zafira's biggest
Oh,
district.
he's already from this place, yeah.
I mean, yes and no.
They
The world
are?
that comes from has no natural dragons or anything.
The world you come from, but did you discern
Like
that
that,
they
Frank.
come from
Are
a
you
different
talking about Mr.
world?
Nemesis?
Yeah.
No, I was shocked
Oh,
when I
Nemesis is
encountered
cool.
my
He
first
has,
shadow
like,
dragon.
a minigun and a flamethrower, and he like says stars a lot.
That's the nemesis we're
Um,
talking about.
I'll refrain on doing that, but like, yeah. So one of the big people. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Malleus is a weird abomination of some kind.
Yes.
He ate someone's
Unknown.
He
hand.
likes eating human hands.
He's like. I know the classification isn't that like small or like
Aberration.
it aberration. Yeah, that doesn't really like thin it
Yeah.
down in any way, shape, or form. But like it gives you a good scope for the scale of how horrifying he could be.
From
He
my
could either be like
Mhm.
he could either kind of be like, I don't know, on the ugliness scale, a pug with one too many eyes, or he could give you a migraine for looking at him, and I can't really tell which is which, or
I
what
think-
it'd be.
wait, I think Mimikyu is an aberration then.
I don't know.
'Cause-
But
Maybe
like,
he's a Mimikyu.
if you're, yeah, Zafira
Oh, the Pokemon.
has a half the thing. If you're like a Zaphiran, you've definitely seen, maybe not in full true form, because it's a bit of a cramped spot, a dragon, a goblin, an orc, a fish person, a that, a construct, maybe on rare occasions. Hate the implication that Zaphirans might have seen constructs because of.
Oh,
Oh,
I see constructs
yeah,
all the time.
Yeah,
but they're
yeah.
usually made by people in like orange vests and like these weird hats with lights on them.
Yeah, Splinter's familiar with automatons at least. The dwarves made those.
As in construction workers. Things that are in the middle of being built.
I feel like living in
Oh no.
Faerun really prepared me a lot.
Yeah. But like,
We don't talk about
this
the
the-
red
is the-
Do they like run a lot? They like have a
I don't know, Fae
That's what I
Rune.
thought,
Fae
but no.
Rune.
Faerun.
Yes.
What?
Oh.
That's
Faerun is
confusing.
a continent on Toril.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I,
Oh,
the
right,
okay, I
have
shouldn't
their
say
own- okay,
Faerun.
heard
I
people
should
need-
say
talk about
Coral.
Before this confuses me, I need to learn this so I can discern it when it comes up. Do the
Here's
Fae
the primary.
have-
The primary thing we should know. You should know. Never shake
Do the
anyone's
Fae-
hand.
have any runes that they craft?
Ah, okay.
Do the
I'd
Fae have
imagine.
runes?
Probably.
I'd imagine, yeah.
Like their own specific
I
runes?
say that because most
So-
people can make
Sylvan.
contracts.
Oh, yeah, Sylvan, yeah.
or
Okay,
deals with
so-
you by handshake.
Oh, okay. So there's Fae rune,
Oh.
And then there's Fae
also Fae
runes.
runes. But like, they're two very different things.
Well, Faerun is spelled F-A-U-N.
A Fae runesmith in Fae rune. Oh,
This makes
This
sense.
Yeah,
is
you
the
got
Faerun,
it.
The Faerunian
but
Faeruner.
It's pronounced Faerun.
Then if they go out of business, they're ruined.
Fae.
Would the Faes ever have like a race? Like, I think that'd be cool.
There are different types of Fae,
Hmm.
yes.
There's
no,
probably
no,
one
no,
that's
I
just
meant, like, a race where
ridiculously
they all, like, get on a
fast.
track and
I
run
don't
and
know
Yeah.
anything about Fae.
Yeah, there's
Just
probably
learning
one
things
that's like
about
just
now and
ridiculously
nowadays,
fast that'd win, because that's how those all work.
Not have Fae back in
There
time.
probably is like a
If you
really
want to
fast
find-
Fae.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, still.
If you want to find a widespread species of some kind with a lot of diversity and do competitions like that, the stronger ones are just going to win the strength competition, and the faster ones are going to run the race, win the races, and the ones that are probably more aquatic in nature, because there's always one, like,
Mm.
I think I looked into it a bit when I was like perusing the library. There's like an elf for everything.
More or
Yeah.
less, yes. Elves are very adaptable.
How does so? But like, they live for like ever. So like, okay, the more adaptable an animal species usually is, can sometimes be tied to their lifespan, because if they live and die very quick, they make a lot of children. So the whole process of okay, little pig or boar or something of the likes goes somewhere cold. You just put a bunch of them there. The ones with the most hair and most resistance to the cold are going to survive and then make babies. And those babies are going to take those traits and be even fluffier and even more resistant. And those babies make more babies,
evolution.
and so on and so on and so forth and so forth. Well, evolution is like when huge differences take place.
I mean, isn't it
But,
just
So
that,
you're
but
saying that the
like
oldest
over a
one can
long
have
time?
Tons of babies.
Yeah, I mean, evolution would take like a gazillion years. This would take like
I
a
will
few
be honest.
centuries, maybe.
It
Yeah?
could be magic related.
I can think of two different things. The first might simply be the pantheon of their gods might gift them with abilities and, well, the sort of thing that would help them thrive in certain circumstances.
Praying to a god can
Is-
just make you
is-
skip evolution? Oh my god.
Oh.
Sometimes.
I mean, that makes sense. They're a god.
I mean,
The second,
I-
and the more likely one, is that they might simply just
I was made
use
like
magic
this
to adapt
by a
themselves.
curse. So, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking of it from a more realistic, like, non-magical route. I shouldn't have done that. I think that's where I messed up.
It is similar
Probably.
to how dragons in Faerun work.
Yeah.
They do not generally
mean-
need to eat that much.
Oh.
They actually subsist off of the elemental energies in the areas they live in. That's why red dragons prefer to live in volcanoes and places where there's a lot of fire and lava.
I guess I was thinking of it
Interesting.
differently, but
Are
it's
any
like
good
general.
dragons?
Yes, I can go on this spiel.
Most of the dragons around
I thought
here.
most,
at least
I thought
for
most
your
dragons were
dragon-
bad dragons.
Okay, let me finish. At least in here, the rules are somewhat standard, but like everywhere else seems to deviate. So I don't really know how well this will hold up, but know that when you're in here, they adhere to a strict rule set. There are two gods of dragons. There's Tiamat, and there's Bahamut. Bahamut? Was that
Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Bahamut, right?
It's
Tiamat?
this one.
Controls. Yeah. Him. Tiamat
Yeah.
controls all the colored dragons, so the ones named after colors: red, blue,
Chromatic
orange,
dragons, yes.
yellow, green. Chromatic. Whereas Bahamut leads metallic dragons: silver, copper, gold,
Brass.
My
brass,
boyfriend's a copper dragon.
etc. Right? Tiamat and Bahamut both have like vehement control over dragons mentally. Not to like say they're all a hive mind, but they all usually, in one way, shape, or form, go after what their god wants. Bahamut is all like, we dragons are the strongest, noblest creatures to ever walk this realm, not earth. They'd say realm is there. Therefore, we must be protectors, we must be strong, we must be symbols of justice and strength. And Tiamat's like, we're the strongest, so we should be evil and enslave and kill and
We should be the
cruel,
ones in
brutalize. We should
Yeah.
be the ones in charge because we're strong. So usually colored dragons are all like, I'm the strongest, I'm the strongest. I hate you, be my slave, be my meal. And then metallic dragons are like, that sucks. Hello, hello, people of the village. Hello, I bless your crops. I hope they're good. Yes.
Are there any mithril dragons?
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
question. I do not think so.
I
know
don't
that
think
there are
so.
Adamantium
steel
dragons.
Might be.
I wouldn't be
I mean, if they are, they're
surprised.
like
I mean-
undiscovered and reclusive.
Yeah, they're.
There
I mean, there's
are
always.
gem
It's always
dragons.
possible.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
they're
are.
They don't adhere to.
I know an
anything, right?
amethyst dragon.
I think they have a god, but their name eludes me at this time.
There's
Okay,
also
so
the
yeah.
Asian dragons that are the long type. So
Yeah.
they don't really fall into either of those two groups, but
So
Yeah, but we're
main
specifically
groups
talking
you
about
have to
Pyrrhonian
concern
dragons.
yourself with
back home, but
are
Or
the coloured
coral
dragons,
dragons?
Don't know much
which have
about
Tiamat
dragons,
in their
but
head, and Tiamat hates everyone
knows
but
that dragon god is
dragons. So they're
Akatosh.
like dragon supremacists. Bahamut with the metal ones, who are like chill to an extent, so they don't really care. And then gem dragons like Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, blah 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 blah, that kind of don't care, I think.
They are all psychic.
Oh.
Huh.
Dragons
That is the
from
main
yeah,
difference. They
Faerun
do
sound
not
not
use
different than
magic
dragons
per
from
se, they use
Tamriel.
psionics.
Oh.
And then there's like a bunch of things that are kind of draconic, like in nature, but aren't really like dragons. Like wyverns, or like, aren't there like really big ones in the ocean? Like, aren't there just really big fish?
Sea
Like dragon
I
eggs?
just know that
Like
dragons
sea
speak
serpents,
their
yeah.
own language
Dragon
and stuff.
turtles, yes.
Dragon turtles, yeah.
Dragon turtle, that's familiar.
Dragon
think that's what I'm-
turtles are. They are kind of like mobsters. They will protect an area as long as they are paid. If you don't pay them, they will start to sink ships and steal the treasure within.
What do they look
Oh.
like?
Like a giant
Big
turtle.
turtles with dragon.
Are they like
heads.
sharp? And like scaly?
I think they're usually pretty
Yes, they're a
spiky.
reptile.
Oh, I think that's what my mother is. Ah! They did it set down this time. They're not like a horse.
Huh?
Why you prove me wrong? We were talking
There
about
is
how you fall
another
asleep
type of
standing up.
dragon that is a lot more rarer, but they are far more
Hey,
dangerous than even chromatic
You
dragons.
fall asleep standing up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say you don't. You
Disaster
What are they?
dragons.
Yeah, but
Why
there's
are they
like
called disaster dragons, if I may ask?
Drake.
Are they like...
Because
There's
just like
worms,
how a
wyvern.
red dragon can lives off of elemental
turtle.
energy, disaster dragons are suffused with elemental energy, meaning they are walking natural disasters.
Would you classify...
Eerie.
I mean, I guess maybe. Oh,
Would you classify a storm as a natural disaster?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Tornado variants.
I guess it's probably
There are
something
also
similar.
magma variants or earthquake
Uh.
variants.
Oh,
Wait,
cracked
wait.
it?
There is a magma dragon. Magmatus.
Oh.
Sometimes
Oh,
think
that's
that there
why
are
he
different
could
dragons
blow
and
away the
stuff.
storm
I
with
haven't
one
seen one of those
breath.
before.
That probably makes
Oh,
sense.
Hashimoto.
He's one of those, which is rare and horrifying, which puts into context him showing up as even scarier, because we might be at his
Well,
whim. Without
um,
Chimera.
What?
Well, the thing is, he came from the storm. The storm is like a thing made by their god that's like allows them to conquer different worlds.
So they are not from
Oh, so that's
Faerun.
definitely not...
Disaster
Okay.
dragons are
Yeah.
Faerunian.
Yeah, they're not from
Can they,
Faerun.
can they survive outside of their, like, little disaster zones? Or do they just make them?
They just make them. They are.
Oh, damn
they
it.
bring disaster
Yeah.
wherever they go. That is why they
Oh,
have that noise.
damn it. I thought we could cheat and introduce a disaster
Reminds me
dragon
of
of
the
like
other
storms
dragons
and
from
lightning.
Ynthera.
Introduce a dragon that's like all akin and likened to storms and lightning, and like can only survive in those conditions, and bring him to the storm and have him go, this is a good storm for me, a disastrous
jungle
break of
dragons?
sorts to be
There
in.
is
What's this, storm wyvern? I'm going to get you, buckaroo.
Hmm.
Hiya, I've got the storm wyvern, so now this storm is mine. Shh. Oh no, egads, I've been perhaps duped. And then he leaves or dies.
There is.
Were it so
another
simple?
Problem with this.
I'll be honest, I have no idea how we're gonna stop the storm.
They are not.
It's kind of freaking me out.
Is what about
Umbrella?
the dragon that's taken over the arena? Is that what we're talking about?
Do you ask it to
Not
stop
specifically,
and,
but that's part of
think
it.
about what it might want to do?
Yeah, because
It
I
is
was
the
wondering
same
how he was
thing
gonna
with
fight
these
him.
Dragons. They are so suffused with elemental energy that they.
I heard people planning on like
Hello, Ronan.
uncertain if they
doing
are
a sort
even
of
fully
Ronan.
putting on a sort of
aware
show,
No?
I guess,
of what
Apologies.
they are doing.
because
No.
they're really into like
Yeah, that's what
entertainment.
Spoons was
Technically the
suggesting.
samurai armor, yes, though more accurately.
Well, that sucks. And really sucks.
Understood.
Again,
Ngami,
there
what
is
sort of
no
dragon
This
is
is
that
the
my idea?
dragon that took over
Ha!
Arena.
There is nothing
if
good
you know
about their
Ezekiel,
color.
I'm his younger brother.
What sort of dragon is dragon that took over Arena? Is Pharaoh dragon?
Ezekiel. Pleasure to
No,
meet
they're
you.
from the storm.
That's a
I am-
They're
reassuring
Magmatis's
theme
brother.
for a lot.
Yes, I am Blake Amai.
In like
Well,
a
this
lot
is the
of
storm.
creatures here. That's like.
What is the storm?
why
I heard
I'd
him
ask
was
what
talking about
fickle
it,
kind of
but not know what it is.
decided to
He
do
was made
such a
first.
I don't know.
horrendous thing.
Uh,
I
it-
get a very
it's what
descriptive
has been like
Answer,
making all of those
like
wyverns and
one-to-one,
drakes attack the
And
guild.
they would say,
Oh,
"Oh, you mean these
Oh,
creatures?
right.
It's what's
They
been
were made
making
by
people
this
talking
god,
about that.
And the reason
Yeah,
they're
it's-
so
it's
fickle
what's been making
is
them.
like this. And oh, ah,
I still need to
Excuse me.
play around with these
I
scales.
see.
Yes.
What are you talking about with wyverns and drakes?
dragons.
The
Yeah.
storm.
How they suck for the most part. Like metallic ones are cool, but like, you know.
I mean, storm dragons are the best ones.
Dragons
You're
has been
biased.
attacking where Spoons is from
Just saying.
recently.
Yeah, and
I would only say they're the best
I think it
ones
depends on the
for
situation.
me
Colored
to fight.
dragons are bad, and metal dragons
If
are
they're
good.
okay, so here's the confusing part. Here, yes, here that's the case. But if you go to Zephyra, you could probably see the
Oh,
nicest,
hi, Ambrosia.
most sweetest,
Hi.
gentlest little
Hello,
dragon
Hi,
person
Tyro.
you've ever
I
met.
haven't seen you in a
And they
while.
would say like, "Oh,
Hello.
I'm a red
Oh,
dragon,
I-
I'm a black dragon, I'm like, I'm this,
I just
I'm
came
this,
from,
I'm that," and they're like
Zephyra.
list off being like
I'm only here for a little
the
bit
one
though.
that you look up in the
I
dictionary
gotta go back.
as the evilest
Oh,
one, but like there's
okay.
no connection to like Tiamat. or
Yeah, I'm
any of
technically
that.
I'm still
They
on the
just are,
clock.
though I've heard that
Huh.
some of them do, which really confuses me because that doesn't seem
It's
to
nice
make
being able to
sense,
get
'cause
here
if you
really
were
quick,
connected
though.
to Tiamat and you're a colored dragon, you'd
Yeah.
be like evil, and we'd have to kill you.
Hmm.
But we're
Well,
not, because you're not evil.
I got a new jacket
I
or something.
think in a general sense,
Yeah.
it
Tall
is
dragon
not
lady that came in last time.
necessarily
There you go.
Tiamat's
This is a nice
to
jacket.
all
I need a
dragons, it's more
whetstone
that they are influenced by
and,
their
like,
general
polishing stuff.
desires.
yeah.
They have
And a
free
general
I
Oh.
was
desire.
hoping
will
Ezekiel's gonna be
technically.
here, but
They have free will technically, but they
He
are
may be doing other
inclined to
stuff.
do certain
I
things.
do you know how to do
not know it.
blacksmithing?
Yeah.
That was more my brother's profession.
Hmm.
And as for
Unfortunately.
the
But
catastrophe,
I think he's
dragons, as
busy
they are
right now.
properly called,
Probably with it
Dang.
probably in
it
his
would
room.
seem that
But-
the dragons during
I've caught up with
there
him
were
a
some
little
dragons
bit.
that did not swear a loyalty to
I think
Tiamat
he might be
Baba,
around later. Also, hello there.
and they swore
Don't think I've
allegiance
met
to
you
the
before.
primordials of,
I am Evelin. I'm.
instead.
I guess
Beaskin?
So there are
Because it
like,
was
Uh-huh.
about
this is
I'm one of your brother's
This is
friends.
to me.
This is
Aye.
far.
And yes, I am Hashimoto,
As far as I
Ezekiel's younger brother.
Because when the
Nice to
gods
meet
and
you.
primordials were warring with
I'm Evelyn.
each other over control of the
So
realm.
Yes,
maybe
I
if
guess
you
you could
find
probably
a super
tell.
duper mega super
Oh,
no,
hyper
the
suit of
old
animated armor.
dragon that's
Yeah, I could
colored,
tell
there's
you're
like a little
hollow.
chance that they're not comedically evil.
No, what
No
I'm
face.
saying is that these dragons that were not
Well, it's
aligned
more just the way they
with
reverberate.
Tiamat,
Mm.
they went to the primordials instead of the gods and were turned into catastrophe.
Do you think they would care if I went
dragons, which is what
scavenging
I-
around in the
So
blacksmith?
that's their origin story.
Yes.
Probably not. I don't think
I
they would
that
care. You
answers
are a
the
member
dragon
here.
dilemma.
Yeah.
And if it
Sorry,
isn't like
Skyrim.
Are you gonna
completely,
bring
I
it
guess
back
be
after
careful,
we're done with it?
because okay, most of the dragons that aren't like
I was gonna
amethyst
give it to my friend
or
W.
gem
Oh.
colored or metallic, they're just
Mostly like.
I mean, we might
creatures,
have an
right?
extra
like
whetstone or
wyverns.
something.
You mean the gem dragons? Yes, I believe
no,
so.
no, not gems. Like dragons that aren't
I mean, it's not exactly hard to
Gem,
get a new one.
chromatic
Ah,
or metallic.
yes.
Those are just mostly
Yes, yes, yes.
animals, right?
Yes, wyverns are not very intelligent. They are about as intelligent as.
Dog?
How should I put this?
Good
Kind
dog?
of, yes. A dog
Smart
with
dog.
Came in last time when we
an
were
exceptionally smart dog.
Gorilla.
A bird?
Sure.
What?
Gorilla dragon.
Well, like a
Gorilla
parrot.
dragon?
No, I
I'm
mean
sorry,
like
what?
other dragon-like beings that aren't in the categories I listed before are just really smart animals, or just animals.
The only actual true dragon that is almost to the level of being an animal is white dragons.
So
they
yeah,
are
that's
extremely animalistic. They
White dragons.
rarely speak.
So
And to run into to make
all the other
Uh,
dragons have like little
even
like
ever
okay.
fair room. Oh, sorry.
A lot of the dragons have like ways they like being horrible in, or ways they like being nice in, or I guess something for the like the gem ones, like
Can I have like a
were
container
the
of
blue
the
ones
stew
like slave people,
so I can eat
slavers?
it on my way back?
Oh, yeah.
You mean the blue dragons?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know there's like I know
Are
at least
you
one of them really
referring
like
to our
slaves.
world or the world where the Dragonborn
Oh,
came
by
from?
the way, do you have, like, Twilight around here or something?
I mean,
Put it in a very
don't
difficult
there
spot.
are a bunch
Uh.
of chromatic dragons that do take
What?
prisoners. and
Maybe
slaves,
Peep could move
but
it?
Not all of them.
Peep,
I imagine blue dragons would.
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go find this out.
could you move the
Yeah.
cauldron? It's kind of in a spot I can't really reach
Okay.
it.
I need to ask, do we have toilets here?
Yeah?
I assume so.
Where are they? Because I've never interacted with them.
The dorm
'Cause I
building.
don't need to.
I'd say there's one in the dorm. Or like each dorm has one, I think.
Yeah, but like if you're not a guild member, where'd you go?
When's a guild member?
Outside. In the corner. Outside.
I mean, they
I
can
don't know,
always.
maybe we should like
I mean, they can always go into the dorm building. They just can't go into the people's dorms.
I mean, yeah, but so is the toilet? Are the toilets in the dorm building? Do you just go through the portal?
I guess so, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I think there's an outhouse somewhere, but I never use it.
Wyverns
There's an
are very
outhouse
Who cleans it?
somewhere around here. However,
I think that
Liz
duty's
has tried to
like.
talk to that guy several times and I just ignored her.
I think that duty's usually used as a punishment.
What spoons?
Whoever cleans the
I was
beast
just
pen
trying to talk
pens,
to the purple
or
guy
the beast pens.
several times, but I has not acknowledged her.
Oh.
Hey, Lazagos.
If you're talking about Peep, he's he's a little
where are the
special.
toilets?
Because Spoons was trying to ask him about, like,
Here?
tall dragon woman who came here yesterday? Or, not yesterday, but day
Oh,
before.
I know.
I was told that you can just like there are toilets
Because,
you can access.
saw
through going
that
to
other
the
big,
portal.
tall,
That sounds about right.
guild lady,
Yeah.
or guild member whose name Spoons has
Yeah,
not learned yet.
yeah.
I think was
Since I
Eva,
never thought of that
had a big
before.
problem with her.
Yeah.
And Spoons was
But
There you go.
have
learned why other
totally
than the
very
fact
much
that she
thought
was
about that
Oh, thank
before.
you.
dragon with Tiamat.
Shit.
Think of going. Think of going into the restroom and then go through the portal.
I don't know.
Just behind the
In
blacksmith.
No, no, it's for.
your term of
This is
disaster
confusing.
dragon, the other dragons are basically that.
I'm still learning things, so I don't really know.
I was
Spoons is learning
it
things.
is catastrophe.
Spoons mostly know about, like,
Hi, Leslie.
dragons from back home.
Toilets.
I don't know a little
Hello.
bit about
They
it.
physically can't take you anywhere else.
Oh, not even showers?
Yeah, basically the other dragons from the world I live
No,
in,
just like a
river
normal
somewhere
like restroom.
pure beings
okay.
of elemental
There's
disaster.
fish in there too. Leave him alone.
Talking about dragons.
So, which way are the things?
Oh,
What?
Magnetic.
that big old room behind the blacksmith's over there.
Which one's the blacksmith?
The one with the chimney.
The one. No, that's not the. No, that's the dorms. The ones with the chimney.
I was.
Oh.
Oh, they both have chimneys.
Oh,
This is confusing.
I mean, this is the one
That big
behind the
open-
closest
that,
one.
That the one that's all open, like over there. That's the blacksmith's, right?
Okay.
And then behind there's the dorms, and then you'll just find a big glowy portal when you go in there.
It's the top.
To the toilets.
It's the biggest
you.
building there.
Quiet day?
That is essentially what
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Eh.
Thank you.
Suppose that's better than the
No
alternative,
problem.
although I am. This is my first time here, so.
Give it time. You might see the giant magma
Hey there.
dragon.
I'm sorry, giant magma dragon?
Yes, I'm from Azeroth.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
giant magma
sometimes
dragon.
Magmatus comes here to fight.
And just ignore it.
I'm not fighting him today. I'm not going to get peer pressured into it. I'm chilling today.
Okay.
Going to meet
I am.
works on a different rule set.
Yeah, this is saying that
I found the last 2 times he was
Seems
here.
that the
Not
dragons
doing it
that
again.
you have been dealing with are
Hey, Sleepyhead, you finally awake?
Tim, did you get peer pressured into it because he called you a baby dragon?
dragon god to his name.
No, everyone else kept trying to push me to do it, and I
They
caved to peer
originate
pressure.
from the war between the gods and the primordials. Instead of allying,
I was laying down, I was
dragons,
counting. Oh.
instead of serving Tiamat or
I mean,
And
didn't
also,
you
I'm not a
enjoy
baby
it?
dragon. Get over here, you little shit. Yeah, I did enjoy it, but that doesn't mean I want to do it every time.
It's also, from what I've heard, it cost them.
Get over here, I'll strangle you. Not literally, but still.
Right. That sounds oddly familiar to my
I mean-
homeland.
Okay, I'll get closer.
Somewhat, at least. There's no
Aren't they-
Bahamut to Tiamat.
Oh wait,
But,
right, they became tangible
from
recently.
what I've
You can
learned
actually
about
do
these
stuff to them.
dragons is they come from a far-off plane called Tarkia. And, well, they apparently ran out of a food source. They were so ravenous, they ate everything. And they prayed to their god, and their god granted them the storm. And the storm allows them to travel planes to get new sustenance and food.
What are you talking
I'm just
about?
trying to learn as much as you can about dragons lately, because
The dragons
dragons
storm.
are the
Storm.
thing with farmers
Oh,
Wants to be
oh.
part
Yes,
of
this is what
dragon things
Magmatis
for a
told us.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh,
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Though learning about dragon from other people
Can
is
you,
not as
can you do me a
helpful.
favor?
Sure.
You fill this bottle up with water.
Yeah.
I'm only here. I'm only here for a short time. I gotta go back to the.
The Flint has really found lots of resources about dragons from where she's from. Lots of people talk about it.
Thank you. I have a meal now.
The meal?
Yeah, the meal now.
It's
I have soup
water.
and water.
I gave
Oh,
her
you have
some
soup.
stew.
Okay, too. Alright.
Oh,
A liquid lunch.
she's trying to mix water. Okay.
I have 2 apples too. I could eat that as a snack.
You could bring the burger with you.
Oh yeah, Splint had a burger for the first time
Nice.
yesterday.
You can have cheeseburger.
It was pretty good.
You're able to eat that? That's like the same size as you.
Can I have a hug?
Sure. I guess.
That burger?
I shall be taking my leave.
What burger?
That one over
Not the
there.
burger.
Oh,
That was
okay.
pretty
I
big
could
burger.
still get a
It was
wedding
like
ring
a
from the-
2-pound burger and had to cut in half into an alligator.
for a little bit.
2-pound that's still
Right.
huge.
Yeah, it was real big. Like as big as Splint's head.
I can only
Actually, probably
imagine
bigger
how
than
massive
Splint's
that
head.
I will see you later.
That is.
I don't think I could finish a 2-pound burger.
Alright, Evelyn.
And I have a pretty high
Getting back to-
metabolism.
I mean, to me,
I
that
could
just
eat
sounds
an entire
excessive.
2-pound burger.
I'm gonna be heading back.
And I don't
Okay.
even eat in the
Yeah,
first
they're
place.
already
Love you.
Love you too.
I guess I'm on like my break. I don't
From
know.
what I've heard, you're
Where are you
dragons,
going?
I guess that would make sense.
I'm going back to Zone 7 so I can go back to my job.
Oh yeah. It is real big.
Do you want a
What's
full suit of armor?
What? I mean, it would be good.
Like full, like
There you go. Now you have a funny story to tell people.
like you know, like
All I have currently is
Um,
just this.
Also, hello. Good to see you.
It would be
it's
nice.
certain, I believe.
okay,
Ezekiel
third time's
told
the
me
charm,
about
right?
you. Lazarus, right?
Yes, I am the guildmaster.
Hashimoto.
What?
Ezekiel's younger
Great
brother.
infantry.
You've like every
Oh,
time you've
right.
gone there and
From
left,
the,
you're like, hi,
Winery.
I wanna go.
Marigold.
Bye.
The old wizard made many of us, but Ezekiel was the first.
I've got
Uh,
an
Did
injury
not this
recently.
time.
See.
I'm not gonna get injured.
Oh.
Sure. Like
I mean, last time you
story.
said that, like,
What happened?
I'm
What do I want to know?
you got exactly what I
She's
consider
gotten
injured.
shot before.
not.
Ah, dear, oh
I'm not
dear.
going to. Vestrotech is advanced. Like their security
From
is
what I've
everywhere
heard
now,
about
so
And you
someone,
trust
like,
a
steps wrong.
and you trust a company, you trust a corporation. I wouldn't.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
They're not.
Just because she gets
I mean, okay.
dear.
I can inherently take this as someone that lived in Zafira, right? and I can like look back at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know if this counts, right? Because I wasn't made in Zephyra, but like a month into existence, I was thrown into there, and then I spent 6 years, you know, fumbling about. So that counts, right?
Yeah,
I guess.
you grew up
Yeah.
there.
I mean, I was not born in my home city, but I still call myself a Dalranian.
Because I lived most of the time in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Spence was
Well,
born
not
in
anymore,
around
but
Bruma, but
growing
Zork
up.
says she's from Skyrim.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I'm going to preface this now. Every reason that Zephyra sucks is exclusively because of corporations.
Oh.
Right?
Well, they
like
haven't
think
done
of
anything
every.
bad. They also saved my life when I got shot.
Well, they do that like behind.
I wonder
You
if
don't know what they
maybe-
do behind the scenes,
Yeah.
because most of them are
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
vaguely
say-
masking. Like if you were
I
to
was gonna say
ask,
it may be next to you, but it's me when not looking.
if you were to ask the average Zephyran.
I'm just here right now visiting my brother.
Okay, shut up. What they think of Opticos Industries? They'd probably
I don't know
just
what that
say
is.
they're a good, normal, like, corporation. That is, like, more or less what they would say. But if you ask anyone with insight on how an actual corporation runs, I can point to some evidence as to why most of them suck.
Spence is
Oh, is that
so
what
worried about these
happened?
corporations.
Yeah, I
they
was
just want to Spence knows
abducted by one because the rich
Oh.
person that runs the corporation is a little squeamish worm of a hate-filled man. And that's the status quo for most corporations. So don't get comfortable with one ever. Like,
Okay.
remotely. And don't say they're good either. Because as most Zephyrans will be able to tell you, they're not good.
Fuck, I know
Keep-
I've heard that name before.
Keep back.
Can't remember from where.
Okay.
Magi with a top hat.
Getting all worked up.
Thing.
Those are some
Yeah, I hate when I agree with that thing's ideologies. Remotely.
Yeah.
magma.
Just keep that in mind.
Spence's confusion.
Just
Well,
please do your best to stay safe. I don't want to see you get hurt again.
I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
I'm trying to. I'm getting
I ain't
lessons.
doing it. I'm chilling today.
Okay.
I'm relaxing. Today's my day off. Fuck off.
There seems to be a magma dragon coming over.
Oh, you jinxed it.
He wants to fight again?
I didn't say that he wouldn't.
Hi, Magmatis.
Double it and pass it along to the next person.
Okay. Spence is fighting.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go.
I'm not allowed to fight today. My doctor said no.
Hi, Ambrosia.
I'm sure the others will.
Okay. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, most people here don't go to Zephyra, so I'm fine to, like, practice in my, like, my alter ego, but, like...
Oh.
Oh, you can't see them.
Huh?
Just wait. Wait. Oh wait, no, they're like slightly tangible. Should be able to like locate them.
Yeah.
Only one here. Are you good at keeping secrets?
Yeah, I keep secrets all the time. Why?
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm down to fight. I need to practice in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
What
Okay.
happened to your chest? Is that just like a growth, or do you have like a gash?
It's always been like that. Not always, but for a long time.
You know what?
Oh,
Hold on,
okay.
I'm going to just
Right.
That almost managed to kill me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, Spence was stabbing at that last time.
We only have like 2 people to fight.
Come forth.
You got 3. So
3.
Three.
Oh,
Okay. Is that like good enough for you?
I think they're referring to me, not you.
Yeah, I mean like
Maybe,
you're a big,
unless you
big
also
guy,
want to
so
fight.
so many big like. Okay.
Oh no, I don't think I can fight a magma dragon yet.
Just like
So.
My
So.
Hold on, let me just...
I, as far as you're concerned, left a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago, even. Oh, where's that talisman?
you left and some other guy just came shortly
here it
after
is.
you did.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right. And
Is
growth.
this going to be a magical girl transformation?
No, there's people leaving and some other guy coming.
You're right.
Oh.
What am I thinking? That's silly.
Oh.
Oh, hello, new person who just got here.
Exactly. Now I have to like.
Might as well try keeping up the disguise as well. Vocally.
Ooh.
Now, being able to manipulate my own sound is very useful.
You want to at least watch?
Yeah.
Ow.
This is battle hungry as always.
Yeah. So is this gonna be a time thing, or is it just like a go until you're satisfied?
That's up to you lot.
What do you say? You want a timer?
I have like 7 minutes maybe.
7?
I can do 7 minutes.
Okay, 7 minutes.
Okay.
Please. Get it set up on my ring.
Just let me know when to pull the lever.
Okay.
But these, they're deceptively sharp.
Everyone ready?
They look. Just don't think about it too much. I'll explain it after the fight if you want.
Okay.
Are y'all folks ready to go?
They're my only
These look
weapons.
very weird.
They're the only weapons I really can have.
Is everyone ready?
There's like straps or something?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're supposed to be.
Yeah, pull it.
Pull it.
And go.
Damn it. See, told you.
I was gonna put my... Well... I guess with the barrier I don't really need the earmuffs. Oh wow.
This new guy looks great.
Yeah, I didn't know about the huge axe. That's pretty cool.
Peach is missing out.
Yeah, he's really messing out. Ugh. Oh. Oh wow. Oh. Oh.
Turn himself into a spike ball.
Oh, that's like the anti-grapple trick. I love that.
Great thing about being a crystal person is that you're very thermal resistant.
Of course,
You would
the
hope
bug
so.
wings. Wait, how does he
So what are you talking
fly?
about? They're not. Don't question it.
No, I'm genuinely wondering. Because I'm sure there's something.
He's speeding! He's speeding!
Oh.
Hey, Evelyn.
Hey.
They're doing the fucking fight with Magnus, I see.
Yeah.
Help the dumb
Not hungry as always.
They're doing pretty good.
You got this. We're all counting on you.
Oh, here we go. Now it's getting serious.
They're down an arm.
Wait, what?
Always having too much fun.
They're down an arm.
Oh. Still have 3 minutes left.
Yeah, kind of just pulls that out.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
It's good.
Kind of cool, but also terrifying.
There we go. Here we go.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh. Swatted him.
Like a bug.
Every time I witness a giant magma dragon holding a magma axe.
Mm.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh jeez.
Oh. Oh.
Corner not bad. Corner bad. Woo! Being stuck in a corner is definitely not what you want to do.
Oh my god.
Well, he's talking math. Crystal.
I think I might have some idea of how he's doing the flying thing. Yeah, Magmatus.
Yeah, what time is it?
Oh, 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over. It's over. Oh, whoa, oh. You should have waited for them to stop.
I thought he was gonna stop.
He was in the
Why?
middle of an attack. Does anyone need healing from that?
Well, strange though I don't know, I'll be taking my leave
Uh,
and leaving because I came here just to challenge my friend.
yeah.
Let me help.
Okay, you're good.
Gonna feel healing go over you.
Oh.
I guess.
You're welcome.
Huh?
Oh yes, it did. It did. Yes, with tiny wings, big body, 100%.
That was an interesting fight. How to...
Lovely skilled. There's always some random cool new things to do. In fact, especially as this one. Let's see. What draconic wisdom do I have today? Perhaps more of my axe.
Sure.
I'm a bit curious because you keep pulling it out.
Yes, all advanced dragons such as I have the ability to create a weapon that is, I guess one could say, bound to them, a reflection of their soul and their spirit.
Oh.
That is what my axe is.
Oh. Oh, so like a blade singer.
Cool.
Oh, where Splint is from is warriors from a place called Hammerfell, called special ones called blade singers, and they have like a blade that they can summon by singing, and it's a sword that's like bound to them through their soul.
Interesting. But if I think it would be glorious. Anyways, my people also have the ability to grant this blade to anyone we see fit. They become a draconic sort of squire.
Oh.
I also grant, the weapon will grow with the dragon and grow with the user as well.
Oh.
Interesting.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, one of my goals is to find a worthy enough fighter to grant my boon upon.
Oh.
I will eventually find one, but it may take some time. The Red Wild is promising for this.
Oh, good to know.
Let's go down there to fight you.
What?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, it was a really good fight. Kind of forced me in order to whip out some of my bigger tools to deal with a lot of the fire. Forced to be in my limit break for most of that just in order to stand up against most of your magma and stuff.
Only one of my second phase. Get ready for the third.
I see it.
Yeah, I suppose it's mostly just trying to keep distance and go for weak spots. Or what looks like weak spots.
A decent idea, though a cowardly way of fighting.
Well, Splint's kind of got to because it's small.
That's the child.
Okay.
Alright then.
Most of the time can't really like, take lots of fights with big
Whoa, whoa, tail. Whoa.
Yep.
Also, now that I'm
And you hit
remembering,
one of the benches.
You said something
What was that?
curious about. Was it you that said something you were curious about the swords? I remember I heard somebody say something about that.
I was off on an
kind of
adventure
looked at,
and used a rune to return.
Weapons he was holding look kind of.
You missed one of the Beetleborgs.
Oh, damn it.
That fair enough. I guess I can explain it a bit.
Well, don't they both like
You know,
staff or
if I
something?
gain any more weight, the runes aren't gonna work on me because I think about like the weight capacity for how much they can like teleport.
It's a special magical
Oh.
blade sort of
Just about.
for me,
Like
so
at its border.
as you saw, I can just summon it
Oh.
at will. Didn't exactly get to choose what it looked like though.
Hmm.
It was just circumstance.
Oh, that would make sense as to why it is get in the way of wrist like that. If it didn't choose.
Teleport a limb,
Yeah.
then teleport after it.
Interesting blade shape.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know how much that would work.
I mean, it's kind of a blade. It's got like it's got
real
like
thick
a lot
for
of
a
the
blade.
katana. Yeah,
It's-
like I said, sort of katana like.
Put half of yourself in a bag of holding,
Also more
then teleport.
I don't think I want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Fair.
It looked more like a katana that
You know,
that Sprint has seen.
I was a bit curious.
It's not really like that much like katana.
Yeah, I mean.
How do you suppose
kinda
that beetle guy
weird
can
thing on
fly?
Yeah.
Is it like
I can
maybe
kind of
some kind of
see
reshaped
it, but
surfboard?
I kind of
It looks
see
like
it
maybe
though.
like almost
Looking
pole
at
arm
it.
or axe blade.
I mean, if you could somehow get a flying surfboard,
But holding back.
like yeah, probably.
Well, if I'll be honest, this part is not the sharp part. If you if you were to actually feel it, like it's actually kind of dull on that end.
This end.
Yeah, that end, and
Hmm?
also the.
Are people
the
showing
end
off their
up
cool
front with the,
swords?
Both
Yeah.
ends are dull.
Looks like it.
Why not hit with that side?
I'm still quite the fan of mine.
This end is sharp. This end is dull.
Yours is pretty cool.
Good sword. Yes.
Yeah.
We got another newcomer.
Compare it to more
That's how his sword is.
wakizashi or a
Okay. Why are you
precursor
telling
to
me?
katana, but one-handed.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Technically, it's more like
Oh?
1.5 handed, but
Yes,
as you
I'm
fellow
having
new
some
person,
pretty
I
good
have
at
more
swinging
than
things.
Hi there.
Guys have same
see.
handguard. Why is getting
Yeah.
in the way of
That
wrist?
one seems,
Welcome to the Red
that one
Wild.
seems more like a broadsword with a lot of decor on it.
The Red Wild?
Again, the
Yeah.
head
This doesn't look
of the
red.
handguard is my-
It's more like.
I mean, I couldn't tell.
Wrought iron fence railing.
Well, the mascot for the big old beastie of this place is red, and we're also in like the Autumn Court. Well, we're not in the Autumn Court territory, but like... No, wait, we are, but not as in this is land the Autumn Court owns, but it does. Okay, usually when you go to different courts, the winter court's always snowy, summer court's always warm, and the autumn court is like perpetually in autumn. We're not in there, but we're in land owned by the people from there.
One with a fire at the tip.
Or in their territory, not under their jurisdiction.
It seems more like a Chokuto style sword.
Half and half? We'd be under the... I mean, okay, I don't know how much it applies now, because Chimera's on a temporary leave of absence, but like we'd be under the Chimera's jurisdiction, because it's Chimera's guild, and Chimera's a high general of the Autumn Court.
But yeah.
Mm.
Whereas mine does have a curved
So,
It's a
what
bit
does any
more
of that
obvious
mean?
if I change it to one of the other forms.
This is an adventuring
like,
guild.
Little keychain on the end
Yeah.
and add a new one, and it
That's all you
changes
really need
this.
to know. We're in the Feywild.
As you can probably tell from the, it's more meant to
If
be.
you ever heard of the Feywild.
This is one of the other forms I can have with it.
What is the
Obviously, but
Feywild?
as you can tell, more magically oriented than the one I was wielding, which is,
Mm.
yeah.
I'd say that one looks more like a mage's focus.
Do you know what
Or a really
fairies and
gigantic
pixies are?
club.
These look like really weird staff.
Do I know what
It
is?
is a staff.
Fairies and
basically.
pixies?
I
What
can,
those are?
That's a terrible
Technically,
weapon.
they're but.
Oh,
That's because it's
yeah.
more, that's because it's,
It's
not meant
where
to be
they
a
come
weapon
from.
First. It's a spellcasting focus plus
It's
other
a...
stuff.
Yeah, but it's
It's
a
not
bit
meant to be
cool. I
weapon
mean,
first.
just
How do I
look at it.
describe the Feywild?
Yeah.
Fancy. I mean, then
But
again,
when
if
you
it's a mage's focus, you're not really intending to
It's
smack
like a...
someone with it, right?
It's like a really chaotic and magical reflection of the material plane, I guess.
It's well, technically it's a
guess.
sword, but it's not
Yeah.
sword first. It's a spellcasting focus.
Yeah, but one
So-
bad
Does help
flash, you're
to-
gonna break your wrist.
Yeah. Does
It's
help
cool.
get in way of wrist like that? Is part of magic?
Yes, actually.
What? Yeah, I'm not gonna
It's,
remember that.
In way of wrist.
Anyways, back to my music.
It's more just the design
And Sims
itself.
made.
Funny thing about
Yeah.
magics is the way that they're shaped can sometimes influence their potential. And since this one is sort of shaped more, as you could probably tell, like a key, it affects some of the magics it has. hard for me to explain all of it because most of it I'm still trying to get the hang of. But essentially, it's got a lot of magics that can revolve around dealing with the doors to many places that hold very special items of very great spiritual or worldly nature.
Spoon deals with that kind of stuff too. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, the one other thing, I don't know if you noticed, but I can also, you've seen me changing the forms like this, but also in the combat, I can also change it to this.
What?
Okay, Seppi.
What?
No idea who that is.
No, not more Nodachi.
Why is so long?
Very large one.
It's
Oh,
just
wow.
sort of how it came out. I didn't exactly choose how it
It's a
transformed.
really long sword.
How you get this through doorways?
Damn.
Simple. I just desummon it.
I mean, usually when I see like long swords, I don't see them like that big, but I see them like
Swordsman for cavalry.
wide.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yeah, it looked like a sword that you would use on horseback.
Do you think you have like wield a weapon?
I
I mean, I
yeah,
guess with these now, I could.
Technically, I don't do it on horseback often.
Oh yeah, I guess you
do
couldn't
sometimes
before.
use it on
Like, what would you
motorcycles.
have?
I don't know.
If not,
I never really
why
thought
not?
about it
Man,
much.
Whoever picks weapons for you is
I never thought I'd be able
We find out
to.
what kind of like.
bad ones.
Huh?
Do you think you'd want to wield a
I
weapon?
didn't exactly choose.
I know, like,
okay.
directly getting in the thick of a fight, I don't think is your thing, but like, you know.
Yeah.
Whoever chooses
Yeah, I don't really like to get up close.
I don't know, spell
Too much.
focus.
So would you like want something that like if someone's up close ends a fight pretty quick if you know how to use it, or would you like something to keep people away from you so you don't have to get up close?
Probably something to keep people away from me.
Long weapons, maybe like spears.
Mm.
Yeah, Splinters usually use a spear because it's real short, so it needs
I mean,
longer
the
reach.
thing is, even with the arms now, I don't have a whole lot of upper body strength. Because these are still technically like the same as my wings.
Spears and polearms were one of my brother's thing.
You know,
poleaxe.
this would be an emergency, they're right in front of you situation, but a gun, like a point blank sort of thing.
I'm more.
You're not going to aim at people far away because obvious
Splinters
reasons.
also not very good with a bow.
But if they're this close to you, I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah. I think
So like a blunderbuss, maybe?
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd be. The problem is like
No,
it's loud.
Ezekiel never did like ranged weaponry.
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
Not fond of it.
You do a
But if
hand
you know
crossbow.
you're going to pull the trigger,
Is there something like that,
Maybe.
but like not so loud?
I don't think.
there's silencers on pistols and such.
You can also get more magical weapons rather than the noise it makes is just the standard magic noise, like some
Could use a crossbow.
wands.
Mm.
Yeah.
And crossbow, yeah.
Hand, yeah, that's the idea. Hand crossbow.
Yeah.
What if like? Okay, right, okay.
Oh, that's,
I was thinking of this as a realistic question, like if you were to wield something, but I think it might be better to work in like a hypothetical range because of your aforementioned upper body strength. If you had like a magic weapon that like somehow counteracted the lack of strength, right? So like whatever you were wielding, you were like not like super like with, but like you could, you know, wield it regardless of your status. What would you like wield?
No. I do like those things that Daredevil uses. Those are cool.
Oh, the spinny like
the Billy Club.
They're like nunchucks almost.
Yeah.
I
They're
don't
like
know what you're
okay.
talking about.
They're like nunchucks, but they're not nunchucks.
The billy
Like
club.
nunchucks if they were good. Bull clubs, yeah. Bully clubs, something like that.
Bully
Bully
clubs
club.
are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got like a
Nice six.
That'd be
a
cool.
nice bit of yeah.
Sun does not hurt these weapons.
That's true.
It's kind of an advanced weapon, though.
I guess so. Yeah.
Is it?
Well, the one that Daredevil uses.
But still,
I don't know who that is.
being fair, a billy club is still a billy
They're
club.
a superhero.
Well, to
I mean, yeah, if
be
you're just gonna get a
honestly
club, go
blunt
bonk.
and honest,
What's a
it's just
superhero?
a heavier stick.
Like a hero,
Yeah,
but
but-
with superpowers.
The string inside of it is like what gives you all the stuff you can do.
Different from normal powers.
Like you can you can like disarm people if you're quick enough with it. You can probably like you know, and like if someone's gonna
Oh, yeah,
swing
it
at
does
you,
have a
if
string,
you
my
have it,
bad, I
if
forgot.
it's made of sterner stuff, you could just sort of like, and then it would.
Also, is
I
there a
mean-
beast running around or something? Because I saw something hop into the bushes when I walked up to the tavern.
Excuse me.
I don't
Yeah, something
know.
hopped in the bushes over there. When I walked up to the tavern to get a drink. I don't know what it was. It was like four-legged or something. Looked like a lizard. Didn't get much of a look at. I just saw a dark shadow jump into the bushes.
Yeah, it's probably commonplace.
That
Anyway.
I'm not.
I'm
There's
not
lots of
worried.
I mean,
creatures
I'm
around
I'm
here.
just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what it is.
I mean, if there are
Being
weapons
nosy.
I would want, I kind of like have most of them because like I thought a sword would be cool. Only issue is so many things either have really thick and scary hides or like heaps and heaps of armor, or it's a
Yeah.
synthetic.
I mean,
So
at
this
that
You
point,
can
my-
stab us.
exactly the most useful.
You can stab a synth,
My-
but
at
you have
that
to stab it
point, you
very
could,
particularly. So at that point, it's useless.
Yeah. I mean, with the synth or armored thing, you could go with something like an axe if you still want the cutting power,
Oh, he's
or
got something plenty good for a heavy.
or a
things.
club.
Oh yeah, Spence
Or
usually
is
uses
it
these
possible?
So-
on
Am I not wrong?
So this little thing gets used 9 times out of 10 because it's the only thing that'll hurt it.
Yeah.
And like okay,
mean, I
even
started
then,
carrying.
right? Yeah, even then, right? Cupcake. This would probably be useful. You just like skin, right? But this is also still useful, right?
I mean, yeah.
Like
but in
this,
different ways.
yeah, but like this is like effective
There's
with
one
both
thing.
in
there's
the most
one thing you
scenarios.
can't
I really need to get my
Vomit.
horn from
Gravity.
Liam's forest.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
can't beat gravity.
That is technically true, but there's also the factor like normally with a big blunt object, you're assuming that you can't get to the vital stuff, and you normally gotta break through defenses.
No, God, no.
With a
Fucking.
with a sword, you could easily like let's say with like anybody, you could just stab in the one good place like the heart, and they'd instantly be down.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real
Oh.
honest with you. Yeah, but have you ever heard of kinetic force? You can, if you hit a guy hard enough, which Beep can, you can rupture organs.
yeah, you can like.
I mean,
Mhm.
Peep, just
Yes,
a
when you
reminder.
got kicked
a
you
guy
may
in the
be
dick
less,
so
you
hard
may
he
be
died
whatever
once.
You are. Peep's a fucking rock.
Oh wow.
Yeah, tell Spence got your
Wait.
last name.
you can hit them if you can hit them hard enough, but usually that's
I
a
can
lot
kill
harder
people?
than just the pointy thing that can easily slide through flesh.
Internal bleeding and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, whenever I'm
As
fighting,
long
Oh.
as Spence have last name,
this
Death
is
King.
also, this is also like
Personally,
Huh.
I
I
stick
don't wanna
with my
kill
own blade.
everything.
That's what I'm trained with.
right?
Yeah.
There's some things
But
I will
also-
kill without
Wait,
doubt,
I-
right?
He'll take
But you
your
also like
I guess I'm an
it's
outlier
just
here. I
the
don't
scenarios
actually
where I
look to
can
kill.
use this.
That way I have it.
Most of the times.
What
most
happened?
Of the times.
Yes, there's a
I'll be
lot of
using
people
this
taking
don't
life.
need
right?
to
So I-
worry about
The
it.
times I can
Personally,
use this,
Just
Oh, okay.
take
it's sometimes
doing such
disadvantageous
action.
to me. I gotta
Yeah.
get in closer.
I'm more or
I
less a
kill the
person
thing.
that usually has
it's
received
like,
multiple
whenever
weapons
I,
on them.
whenever I get an
just in case, because
excuse, whenever there is an
no
excuse
weapon is
present,
king.
I pull out this because I love this sword, but I wish I could use it
Fair
more.
enough.
I literally got it designed
believe
myself. Like I told them how I
Ezekiel
wanted the
was
sword to
fond
look,
of other
and I wanted it to
weapons
have
himself.
stars because I'm from
Well, this is
space,
all I-
and I wanted to have the cool little thingy-mabobs
have
to like
on me.
represent me because it's
And what I was
square,
trained
but it's a
with.
diamond.
I could certainly learn to use
which
other
represents me
armor,
further,
but-
and I also wanted my
Well, to be honest, I
colors
just don't
on
have
it,
any
so it's like
funds
blue
for that. Maybe
and
some other
purple.
time.
There's a cool ring there.
And also,
So I
I
got a
do
little
use a bit
custom
of
tailor.
magic to help with
Love this
fighting if
guy.
ever needed.
Bit talkative. Love this guy.
Smite.
But I got him from Liam's Forest.
Yeah.
We've bonded over
I
the
didn't
years.
know
I've
that
had
there
him.
is special techniques
is
with a sword for
personal.
getting through armor. Could maybe use
Also,
it
this
more.
is just generally useful.
Sorry for like interrupting, but there's a
Because
motherfucker who's
you
just
know.
a SCP below ground stalking people right now.
I have rage.
I've noticed them in my mirror like 3 times now.
It's probably not probably only
What is
thing
that?
that's probably not gonna be as useful as like in a
What is that?
Fuck off, you spooky bitch! I will roast your ass.
What the fuck is that?
I'm not entirely sure.
Shut up,
just a
bullshit.
weird-
I'm not
okay.
dealing with it. But anyway,
I
Evelyn.
know stuff here.
Huh?
Let others deal with it.
Don't worry about that. Cupcake's got it.
Okay.
But,
He's probably just socially awkward. Like, once again.
Come close, I'll fucking stab you again.
Ever since we got the new rules instated, it's like you gotta be of an able mind to go through that portal, and that doesn't look like something like anything you'd see here.
I don't think it
It's
came
probably
through the
just a
portal, dude.
weird
My
guy.
theory it came from the woods.
I very severely doubt that, Cupcake.
Might have been someone else. I don't know. I just don't like it. Come
Uh.
on, man. Fucking warning, bitch ass.
Last lording, he's gonna stab. He is gonna stab you, and we're not gonna stop
Be
him.
nice.
You're
I'm not in
fine.
the mood today. This will be plunged straight through your skull.
Oh my god.
I'm really not in the mood to be charged by weird invisible-ish things. Nothing you will do scares me. I'm just being nice and not causing a panic. My siblings are scarier than you.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Me neither.
No clue.
Oh dear.
As well.
It's probably just some weird thing that like feeds off of that. There have been I have encountered too many things that feed off of certain emotions.
I reckon that one's fear, if it feeds off or anything.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was implying.
What the f?
He's just
Respect,
trying-
who
I don't
the
mean
fuck are you
to-
wielding?
I do not know the fuck what
Just
that
not
is. It looks
engage
like
it.
a toy.
How many of
called a
those do you
Keyblade.
have?
How many fucking... are they worse than me for weapons? This was going on?
No, I mean, like, how many of those specifically do you have?
These technically just
Actually, you know
two,
what?
but
I
I
wanna
think
go.
they also
help.
changed form.
Oh, they just look different.
Yeah, they changed shape.
A Cupcake, I'm going to level with you, but I think... Like, yes, they're being weird and creepy, right?
That was just
Oh, you were
distracting.
just...
I wanted to see if it would
Oh, okay, I thought that was like a threat.
No, that wasn't a threat.
Okay. Sorry,
won't
I'm
mind, I
too
thought it
used
was
to...
a threat.
I'm too used... Whenever someone gets the ability to do that, that's immediately how they threaten
Oh
people.
no, this is...
You're supposed to come with me.
This was mostly a distraction. I learned how to do this for a distraction. Like
What
this.
is it?
It
What
is...
is that?
So... I'm just ionizing the air, not harmful radiations like a microwave right now, dog.
I see.
You do
There
realize
you go.
how
Now
harmful
you're at the
microwaves
situation.
can be, right?
Yeah, when you're outside
Ah,
of it,
your shield
stood
right
away
there.
from it, and in front of the door.
I expect you to come along with
I
it.
know how to control this shit.
I'm sorry.
I mean, if there's anyone I trust...
You learned to come off the back.
It's just pretty light.
Fair. I don't know. I just thought the way it was attached.
First sight, I thought that was necromancy. Similar
No,
colors.
no. Similar colors, yeah, but... Yeah?
I think he likes
I
it.
guess it likes the pretty
I think he
lights.
likes it.
Probably does.
Eh.
Sadly, a fourth
Fine,
dimensional
you're fine.
keeps beating my ass, so I'm probably gonna
Can you, like, respectfully...
head
back
out.
off, like, the very cartoonish child sword, when it's like...
Hate this fourth dimensional heat's beating my ass,
That cartoony.
as they say.
The summer
There is
months are
pastel
coming
colors,
over,
it's
and
cartoony. It even has a star keychain.
even I have my limits.
Yeah, it
even
looked kind
though
of silly.
It looks like something that
Yeah.
belong in the Disney company.
Even the armors have their limits. I can only imagine how
Listen,
bad
it's
this
not
will be.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you
Take care.
I believe your name.
What?
What was your name again? I don't. Can't remember.
0. That's just 0.
Hashimoto. 0.
It bit you.
Yeah.
Smack it on
My
the
name's
head.
Hashimoto. I was trying to say apologies for the
Yes,
confusion.
meet you again. Yes.
Stop that.
You take care of your booty.
Take care.
Ah.
Bloody heat.
How do you like it, bitch?
I like how the attempts at fear are just getting nothing.
I.
Toasty but solid.
And for now, I will head out.
Huh?
This
Huh?
might burn me, but I really don't care. Is it bad? I really want to throw up a cross. Is this what it's like?
Yeah.
Is this what it's like?
I mean,
Okay.
I got teeth too, dickhead. Fucking. Yeah, shut your loud ass mouth.
I probably
know
left
about the
snacks in my
skeleton?
room. I'm
Like
gonna go get them
19-year-olds
quick.
or some shit.
I'll be back.
I'm just gonna sit down for now because it looks like.
Oh, now it's escalating.
I'll lay your profane corpse across these entire fucking grounds.
So this is gonna throw an apple at it. Oh.
Nice apple.
Thank you. Was meaning to hit him, but got in the way.
I grabbed it. I did that on purpose.
Everyone? So what did I just walk into now?
Fuck
Weird creature thing tries to scare people. Picked
bit
Cupcake
me.
and made a mistake, and it bit Cupcake.
I want to kill it. I know I shouldn't, but like.
I think it's looking at me.
I don't see anything. My eyes are closed. If anything happens,
If it tries to do
Wasn't
anything,
that
I'm
supposed to
going
rule
to
on abominations? And now that's coming from me, but like, this isn't a creature of nature.
correct.
It's
it is.
clearly trying to intimidate and scare.
Wait, could it be from the Shadowfell?
I doubt it.
I'm not entirely sure.
Shadowfell things are actually scary.
That's true. That's
This looks like it
true.
was designed by a 13-year-old with too much magic.
I've never seen anything like this before.
You know what I really want to try?
What?
What the fuck?
Almighty skeleton! Marrow's at play. Anyway,
I see.
Who?
Marrow's a
What
patron
is
of
going on?
entertainment and
Spencer's
fun.
really confused.
You know, the Mad King's scarier than this thing.
You know, hang on.
Mad
hang
King
on. I wonder
is-
if they will recognize this real quick.
That king is really scary.
This is God's caliber.
If anything, at this point, it seems just more strange.
Ah, they
than
bit you
threatening.
again.
Son of a bitch, it's time to meet your maker.
Nah.
And well, okay.
Okay,
first,
okay,
and
there we go.
Bitch,
It seemed more strange than threatening until it bit Cupcake, and well, it. Yeah.
Oh, you got fire, bro?
Might want to watch out with the fire. You got. Oh.
I got water. It'll be fine. I'll
See,
just wait for them
thank
to
you.
finish. Now, since I'm putting out fires now, and they're just going to start more. Might want to go get Peep.
I'm more Smith than security, but we'll have to intervene.
Yep.
Oh dear. Understood.
Wait a second.
Peep, what is going on? I see.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is normal for me. I put out fires all the time.
Where did they go? Where did they go now?
They're by the
Oh,
sauna,
I see. Aye.
like in the river.
I just got here. But
Watch this for a sec.
Is it dead?
Is it down?
B.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna actually use the holy blade in order to try and see if it puts down.
It seems
Sorry,
dead.
Peep, it bit me again and it went from here.
Right.
Did someone just
away,
like?
everyone else can say.
I didn't.
I mean, they
Is this
attacked
like the
first.
I know. Is this like the equivalent of someone like dumping their little pet fish into the water? But instead of doing that, they were just like, you know what? How much ecological terror can I cause?
Maybe?
Which I better make sure that doesn't spread through the river. That's a bad idea.
I have no
I mean, as a
fucking
joke,
idea.
like, I want to see if it was, like, used to.
I didn't like
I'm trying to figure out where it was, so I thought, hey, might reactivate. I pulled out a gun from my bag and held it. And then it started approaching them, so I pointed it. It knew all that was, so I'm assuming it was once human. So that's some weird fucked up science experiment. Ow, it's got some fucking teeth for a human jaw.
Do you... Actually, wait, are you considered undead?
Yeah, I am undead, quite.
Fuck, I can't use my healing on you.
Spoons has scroll of heal undead.
No, you're fine. Don't waste your scrolls on me. You don't worry about me. I know necromancy. I'll be
okay.
fine. I mean, I can also probably purge my hand later. Because, like, respectfully, nothing will live through rats. So my biology is highly designed to kill any bacteria, because I am highly fucked up disease-wise. I'm a rotten corpse.
Yeah, I could tell.
It's fucking...
I only really asked just because things may be obvious at a glance, but sometimes a glance might not be enough, might be...
Yeah, no, when you look
counterintuitive.
at me, if everything you see, I'm most likely undead.
Yeah. I've seen... Yeah, undead can come in so many different forms. I have to keep
I'm
an eye
1,000%,
out.
I'm 100 and whatever the fuck percent undead.
Yeah.
So I apologize, but like, it bit me.
No, that's fair.
Also, started going for other people when I would decide it wasn't fun. So.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would have stopped after 1 or 2 deer.
No.
Yeah, like that. You're like fine. It hits you.
Honestly,
Like,
you probably
I know, I'm
showed a
just
lot
saying.
more restraint than I would have if it went after me.
Yeah.
I was only trying to show restraint, not to be bloodthirsty, because I've got a bad habit of that sometimes.
I mean, I'll be honest. I
wasn't
wasn't
being aggressive yet, but was.
Yeah, it
being very
got
scary.
aggressive.
I was
I'm
just trying to
pretty sure-
intimidate you.
Yeah, I don't know if it was undead
So
or
why did
not,
it
but
take
if
his
it
skin
was,
off?
I think it was trying to freak us out or use it for
I do not
something.
know.
You know, I'm
Not-
putting my gun away. I brought it out just
I
Honestly,
just
though,
came
that-
back from
I
fixing
think
my
that made
face.
things a bit easier.
Got
saw your
dented in
brother.
yesterday.
Well,
Oh
actually,
yes,
only one of
Hashimoto's
them.
been
Only
around.
this blade is
It's been
technically
fun.
holy
Hashimoto?
in nature. The rest are
Yeah, they're like
If
a
you saw
samurai
that-
armor.
Have you met up with them yet?
Samurai
the
armor.
samurai
the
armor.
element, not the weight.
That's my younger brother, also a paladin, so apologies
Oh.
if it's...
Nah, he didn't do anything to
I
me.
know you. Aye. Don't worry, he told me he's not here for a crusade or anything. He's just here to visit his older brother.
No, that's fair.
Actually, right
Family's
now
family.
he's sort of... He's told me he's found some place to stay for now. Training his... Actually, some paladin services to stay. They can heal and cure diseases, so... You get too many travelers these days coming injured as hell, or catching some other weird disease that
It's a really
actually
useful
keeps
skill to have.
them afloat. Pretty much.
Yeah, healing is.
But no,
one of the
yesterday I was on a
usefulness-
hunt with a stera, and I got my face dented in. I was spending all day fixing that.
Oh, what's your
Also,
fight?
can I just say, I'm so glad I
Oh my
started
God.
carrying a normal-sized, a me-sized knife.
Not exactly normal sized.
It's
Like-
normal for me. It's
It's
a
like the
knife meant
size
for
of my
ogres.
torso.
It's normal. It's a knife meant for ogres. Ogre equipment's useful for me because it's not as fucking small as everything
That,
else.
my friend, could be counted as a damn messer.
I also did mean to ask you
Fucking probably.
the thing. Did that manage to do anything to you?
I mean, actually,
I'll
it
see you
probably
later.
is.
Don't take my
Messer
leave.
just means knife.
Oh, okay,
Bye,
bye.
friend.
Just a really big knife.
Take care.
I couldn't.
Tell me
Take
you
care,
said
buddy.
hello.
Okay.
Mm.
If you are
Yeah.
start,
What
if
have you
you
been
do
up to,
start to
Peep?
feel any
It's been a minute.
weirdness after
Not
that,
much.
who knows if it might have some magic, do let me
Hmm.
or Evelyn or anybody else who has healing know.
I
So
should
that way
get a
we can take a
fantasy
look at
knife,
it.
shouldn't I?
Okay.
I mean, you just
What's
get
the
like a dagger.
Yeah, I mean,
what's the
this is.
difference
I got this in Saphira, so I was like, fuck it. I didn't realize how useful this
Ooh,
was.
back in that conversation before we were
I mean,
rudely interrupted,
The
daggers would be cool.
Yeah, I was
combat
thinking
knife
daggers.
is a
I'm already
knife.
pretty good with a knife.
Unless you
Yeah,
give
but
it
I
some
wanna-
enchantments,
I-
it's not going
I
to
could,
really
I could,
have
I
much
could see
difference.
you.
I only enchant things when I find it enchanted.
Yeah.
Splint's an enchanter.
Okay, if you're
Does
looking for a
enchanting.
dagger, I could probably make you one.
I'll think about it. I've already got a hammer on order.
Splint's got lots of
For the
swords
most
and
part,
daggers.
with
Good stuff.
daggers, I have the one on my hip,
Good
but that's
for-
more for carving than anything else.
I might keep this for carving because like it's decent.
It is a pretty good-looking knife.
It's just
Solid
a,
edge for
it's
the
a,
back,
have you ever seen a
good
proper combat
forward.
knife? Like a Saphiran combat knife?
Yeah, it's like
more-
size of
you
size
can
of sword.
infect it if you want.
Nice.
Mm,
weighty.
I do
pretty
already
heavy,
have
but
my own
it's
knife.
solid enough.
It's just a
False
kitchen
edge
knife.
on the back
Ooh.
for a good backhand strike.
Yeah, but
Stout
that's not like
blade
really
here,
combat
good
worthy.
for
That's like
wood.
a
No.
that's like a
Not
tool.
bad, not
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, in a pinch, it can be
good.
used
That's
as,
nice for you.
for combat.
Alright, imagine this though. Like you have your arms down, right? You're like this, or like you're hiding. You're like, oh, I surrender. But then those bad boys from behind you, or like from concealed, grab a knife and.
I hate to interrupt you, like actually
guess
entertaining
so.
conversation. I think someone's just gonna like aura from and be edgy on the edge there.
I mean, they can
On
do that if they want.
behind Ezekiel.
That's
I was
fine.
gonna say he just appeared out of thin air.
Oh, okay.
He appeared out of thin air is what I'm saying. So,
Don't worry. Don't
I'm
worry.
not. I'm just pointing it out because paranoia. My meds aren't working right now, so I'm paranoid as fuck.
Cupcake, in like the kindest way possible. When was the last time they were working?
Reminds me more
They have a
of
week.
CX style.
Oh, right, okay, I guess you wouldn't point out that you're medicated. You'd only point out if you're unmedicated, which is why I've heard you say you're unmedicated so many times. These seem inconsistent, okay. Different topic, they seem inconsistent.
It's really hard to gauge a undead tolerance for
It's part is not sharpened.
so it's a lot of trial and error
But still, even with
for how long it lasts, how good the effects are, what medicines are good for me.
Useful. Yeah,
But
yeah,
we
yeah.
found a pretty consistent
Right.
one, but I think so over time, you can
the one on my
grow
hip is
more
more of just a
resilient, so
basic
we need a higher
combat knife, not
dosage.
really meant for combat.
And I think I'm starting to reach the
More for
filter
the
end
time
of the
actually.
current dosage. Because it's not
Classic
hitting
Flans
as hard or
knives, I
lasting as
believe
long.
That's fair.
It's more black and steel, I believe, than iron.
So-
It won't have iron here.
Yeah, it's like oiled steel.
Can you fucking not? You creepy
That's
shadow?
I don't see anything.
Hold on.
Just a
Bumped
weirdo.
into me.
Why
Touch
is...
your sword.
I
If you touch my
gotta...
sword again, I'll fucking flay you. Get the shit off my fucking
Gotta
shit.
take
Take
off
your
the
hands on my
helmet now
shit.
just because no risk of combat. Oh,
I'm okay.
There it goes.
What?
Okay.
You fall into the
They're
lake?
touching my
Oh
shit.
my god.
Oh,
Does he need a hand?
You did kill one of my
Oh, I know I have a reason. It's this bitch. This bitch sent it.
I'm alive.
I didn't. It just wandered off.
You just said you just killed one of mine.
On the ground, so.
How did it... Okay.
Huh?
Logistically, the only way for some... Okay, is it like sentient? Or sapient?
Yes. All my creations are sent.
It was.
So, okay, so you...
Bones, are you okay?
Can you get out?
everyone keeps falling.
yeah.
Couldn't stand on.
I think it's
On the
because
edge
we're
of the
stuck on
bridge.
edges, and we're not... Okay,
And
this
it's
is
one that's like
moss
covered in
lichen.
moss, yeah. And most
Yeah,
people
so
don't have
like-
claws.
Yeah.
My
did
feet
you
are
just, like,
flat.
dump it in
Boots are
front
flat.
of the portal, or did you just let it like into the portal? Like how did it?
Oh, now I see who was
get
talking.
here,
Go
if
through
that's
the other way.
case?
I think they're
So it's
ghosts.
the other way.
Bollocks.
You gonna say anything? You're gonna honestly stand there.
I have my ways, but it's not important.
It is important.
It kind of is.
It is.
Yeah, at least my head's fixed.
Very
I say it's
evasive.
the portal, but hey, I didn't know someone was gonna kill it.
My face went
Well, it
from
jumped me, bit me twice.
regular
so
to
it's dying.
Provoke it.
Oh.
at the hammer
Yeah.
back
No.
regular shape.
Kind
But
of
I'm
made
alive.
it felt
Again,
and
that wasn't its clear hazard to
How'd that
nature.
happen?
None of this is lining up like remote.
Hunt yesterday.
At all, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
If you
iron
want to start
grip.
sending your abominations through into the nature, pop off. Just make sure the ants don't find out.
But
No.
we're fine now.
All the weird
And that was a
spirits here.
throwaway anyway.
All the
I
weird
probably
spirits,
should have gone to the Iron Grip
all the
instead of
entirety of the
the
fake.
Vixen yesterday.
Okay, not the
What-
entirety of the
what
thing.
happened with the
There's probably,
Vixen?
Like a bajillion, like weird
Someone
pixie
got
things
shot
that like don't
just
care
point
unless
blank
you
out
specifically
of
eat
nowhere,
their pumpkin
and no one
pie
cared.
that they leave out on their windowsills every
What
Tuesday
the
or something
hell?
weird like that.
I feel like
Yeah, I don't know if I like that place anymore.
Random motherfucker introducing a whole
Oh,
new
dear.
random thing.
I thought if you went to the Vixen, you'd probably just get flirted with.
Sorry to interrupt.
Thankfully, no, I haven't.
It's a brothel, so I would imagine.
To do what?
I just go there. I just go there every now and then just to visit.
Okay.
Mm.
Realistically, the
feelings
only
there.
court that would care
About it.
would probably be like the Autumn Court, because we're like technically in Autumn Court territory. Not as in like we're in the Autumn Court.
Actually,
but
oh,
like
oh,
Chimera.
ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty
There
sure
was
Chimera's
one
the
guy.
Like, I'm
who
sure she's fine with me.
I don't really
like,
like.
I don't randomly
They
walk up
remind
to
me
someone
too much of
I
someone
haven't-
else.
Or like,
I have a feeling I might know who you're talking about.
I mean, I might
There's
go
some
to
weird
you
guys
or
there.
something.
Sitting down.
I don't wanna
It's
pull,
like
like,
some
a you, but like this
some
motherfucker's
hack guy.
comic book evil.
Somewhat.
Like,
Yeah, I noticed.
this is a
A
motherfucker Batman would
hack
beat the
guy.
shit out of.
He talks
I think
really
I know who you're
fancy.
talking about.
Okay.
It's not
He's
just a matter of
he's a weirdo,
science
to say the
and
least.
what magic is.
To say the
Okay,
least.
I don't
Hold
want to hear
on.
from you right
I
now.
think he
on.
commented on my.
So,
Fine,
I-
ethical boys,
pitch
but
black
who cares about
That sounds like
shadowy-
something.
Okay.
It sounds like something that evil person would say.
People
Okay, now it's just
say,
awkward.
I like the ethical boy.
Yeah.
I like.
I don't like him.
I know.
Comically.
You're stating out the obvious, but like you said
Also,
this
it
is
might
like a
not be
Batman,
Batman.
type. Yeah, no, that's
I
what I'm like.
apologize.
Okay.
Also, his
So the
just
scale
general voice and
of it
demeanor
made me think
is
Superman, but I don't think Superman really views
way too similar to
the weird nature
someone else
of
I
them
knew.
is kind of making me think of like no.
Oh dear.
It's
Oh
kind of making
dear.
me think of like Wonder Woman.
I won't
maybe?
pry into it anymore if it causes you discomfort, friend.
Doctor Strange.
Thank
Feels
you.
like a Doctor Strange.
Hey.
I need to keep reading.
You know,
haven't been able
on a
to, I've been
lighter
busy,
topic, my
so
brother
it's
did
been a bit-
bring me some gifts from home, and I put them in the
Catching up
bar.
on my Batman stuff,
Some
though.
new wine.
I watched the futuristic Batman.
Are you familiar with of
Oh, the
Starfruit?
one that's basically like
Yeah.
Saphira.
The Saphira? Yeah.
I like Starfruit.
I watched that.
Yes,
Finished watching
during
it.
the summer, my
I wish
creator's
Saphira was like
vineyards
that. It just-
actually
I wish
does
Saphira
make
was
some
that whimsical.
starfruit, and they go quite in bloom in the
Said if
summer.
someone
And
gets, like, a
the
weird
harvest
vat
has
of
been
acid
well.
dropped on them, they
He
just
sent over
die.
some bottles of a good
Die.
vintage starfruit wine, but my
don't
creator
seem
calls
to
it
like
Stardew wine.
I like that.
My brother told me,
Well, no,
my
ink
younger
was- okay,
brother
that's
told me
fine.
this was a
Ink-
good
ink was a bad
vintage, and
comparison.
something to share to my friends. So
I know.
hope you enjoy.
Also, like, I don't want to be like.
I'll be sure to
but
try
out of
some.
Everyone here, I feel like
Hey.
I'm allowed to say what's evil when it comes to mad scientist making abominations.
Mhm.
Canicus.
Yeah.
Yes, when did they agree?
Yeah. It's like, yeah,
Canicus.
The phrase "speaking from experience" is pretty
I
applicable.
don't know. I haven't seen him in ages.
This would be great.
Your dad
He's got a
leave
lab
you?
in Waterfront. He never cared for me, peep.
Oh. Oh, what, he didn't?
No. It's just surprised I
Listen,
live.
if I made, like, I mean, yeah, okay, right. If I made you, right, and like you became, oh, they're gonna get their butt. Okay, they're cleaning up their mess at least. Okay, if you went on to become a gun-toting like warlord, right? Because okay, this is not like a morally good person produces a morally reprehensible person. This is like a morally grey person produces another morally grey person. So ethics are not in question here. So this is just an accomplishment. This isn't like a bad accomplishment or like a necessarily really good
I
accomplishment.
mean, I think
but
I
it's
think I'm a
like,
decent person.
like if I made bye, I guess. If I made
You're gonna get an even better
like
Okay, they're just gonna bring him back. You've
They're-
actually said about bringing him back and making them.
Yeah, they're taking the
we
body.
can just banish them. We can just
Can we
banish them. You
please?
forget this. Yeah, we'll
I
just.
don't know this. I don't know how the magic stuff works. I leave it to you guys.
I'll just talk to Lazago. So you said there was like a weird shadowy person here, and like.
It's not like that guy.
I mean, unless there's
what?
like
Hang
a.
on. The
Hang on,
wonders of
the
technology.
magic of these technologies I have. We had the same bloody idea! I'd say give me back my brain cells, but I don't have a brain!
Yes.
Wait, how many brains do you have, Cupcake?
One big one.
You don't have any in the
Well,
other
the face on it
on
seemed
the
to have
other
multiple.
heads?
No, I just have one.
Fair enough.
One big one. Goes down my back.
Fair enough. Oh.
Oh.
Starts at like the base of my neck and goes down. That's why my back's so weird.
I can kind of see it. Also, damn it, I fell off the damn. We really should not be up here, okay? I fell off again.
I'm used to climbing things, so I climb all around in Zafira. So.
And I'm not the most dexterous of people.
You know what? Completely off topic. You know what's really cool? You know my radiation
Yeah.
stuff? You know how I was doing the hand thing? I can make a fog of it now. I'm not going to do it here for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh.
I'm going to
What?
level with you.
What is radiation?
This is all
Spicy
very
air.
lethal.
Oh. Like fire?
Okay, if you're getting
Uh,
radiation powers, please
Oh, I've always
do
had
every.
that.
Okay, okay.
Sort of like
do
toxic
everything
gas.
except for what Captain Atom does.
What
Don't
does
be
that
like
have to
Captain.
do?
Okay, no, be like a well-written Captain Atom. I don't know if I've told you about all the Captain Atom
Oh, so it's
stuff.
like a poison?
I don't know about
I don't
this
know
one,
about
Deepy. You're gonna
Cap-
have to
I
elaborate.
don't know about Captain Adam.
He's like the silver. Oh, why am I describing? He's like the silvery gray guy in the metal shell.
If you get
What does he
affected
do?
by it, it'll
Why
essentially
tell me
melt your
Describes like a
body.
few different people.
Okay, he's like a guy that got messed up, and
It is about
okay,
as
it's
unpl-
vague
it is more
remembrance,
unpleasant
but it's
than
like a
it
guy that got messed up in like a radioactive like experiment
Is
thingamabob.
more unpleasant than
And
that?
like he has
It
this
already
metal
sounds real
shell
unpleasant.
around him to keep it safe,
Oh,
but he
yeah,
has a
it
bunch
is.
of radiation powers. He's like, pew, pew, but like
Oh.
most of the time, he
It
just
also,
shows
can
up,
just cause you to
kind of acts
even if you
aggressive,
don't reach the
and then
melty
blows
state, it can
himself
cause
up.
you to just,
and like and
can't
get
doesn't really
so
do much
many
outside of
levels
that.
sick that we don't really know how
When
to
I think
cure.
of someone
He
with
controls the
radiation powers, I
I
just think
control
of like Dr.
radiation. It's
Phosphorus.
Basically, just
different.
the worst kind of death.
I
Yeah,
think of the way I
Be like
found out
Dr.
it kinda
Phosphorus.
works. You know, what's his name? Oh,
He's
how did I
flapping
forget
spoons
his
with
name?
wings. Ah.
Oh, sorry.
Hamsky. You know how Hamsky's cheese stuff works?
yeah.
You know, like it's kind of similar to that. I just kind of
Body
make it float around me, not come
Easier to
front at
fit.
me, kind of thing. Like I pull
Yeah.
it together. I can't really turn it into things.
Hellos.
I mean,
Loto.
Oh.
Hello, Ezekiel.
I'm just pushing it through my body
Oh.
into one point.
This is me,
Yeah, I
the
guess that
severed
makes
head of
sense.
Ezekiel.
And when I do the
You've met
fog
this one
thing,
several
I
times.
kind of burn out the battery. If that makes sense.
Yep.
And then sit down. Radiation sponge again.
Oh, yeah. The thing I mentioned, I was reading, what was the comic called? It was one where they crossed over with the Watchmen.
Isn't that the one with the blue guy and the owl?
Doomsday Clock. Doomsday Clock.
Yeah.
I was
Dr.
watching.
Manhattan.
I was reading. Yeah. I was reading Doomsday Clock, and like Captain Atom showed up, and I was like, wow, I haven't read a comic book with Captain Atom in a while, and he did nothing, and kind of just blew up, try and defeat Dr. Manhattan, and it did nothing.
Oh.
Oh.
Why does he
And
think
that's
that...
kind of like. I feel like that's the blueprint.
Oh, hellos.
If anything's, like... Why would a nuke kill Dr. Manhattan, of all people?
I mean, they didn't know who Dr. Manhattan was. He just appeared.
Well,
I guess.
so the thing is, nukes aren't just radiation. Nukes are the heat and the kinetic force.
I mean, also
Radiation's
Dr.
a deadly
Manhattan got his
after effect.
powers. Okay, this is only foresight. Or is it foresight if we know beforehand?
One half explosion, basically.
Foresight is seeing forward, and
Yeah, so
I don't know what-
foresight.
Yeah, it would be
Hindsight is like
hindsight. Yeah.
Yeah,
I should've
okay.
known
So in
better.
foresight, if you read any of the Watchmen comics, Dr. Manhattan was made from like a nuclear accident. I'm pretty sure.
What is
So
Something like that.
I think the least
Big
effective
explosion.
thing. I think the
okay.
least effective
like
thing to fight the nuclear radiation man who got his like godlike powers from said like accident
Yeah.
is another guy nuclearly blowing up.
Magic.
Yeah, that's like what I was saying.
Yeah. Even then, he's just kind of immortal, but that's only in like foresight.
Yeah.
I don't really know many people with radiation powers, which is kind of a good thing.
That's a good thing.
It's a very
I
good
wouldn't
thing.
call him powers as much as I'm.
The
call him
funny
such a-
thing is, I know another person with radiation powers.
Who? Who do you
They're
know
not
that has
from-
like? I mean, yeah, that's
They're the Iron Grip. Someone called
that
Mark.
guy. I forget his name.
Mark.
Why would
there's-
Blue Dragon? That does.
Yeah, Mark.
Those
Oh, I
radiation.
I think I've heard
Apparently,
of
it's more
them.
good radiation or something.
He hangs out
I
with
don't
the
know
Iron
the
Grip crowd.
Why?
I don't know the specific details of how he does
So he,
it, but
so he
I saw him do this
specifically hangs out in the Iron Grip.
The Grip
No, no, no.
and like the Zero Wings area.
Isn't the Iron Grip like a nature conservation thing
Yeah,
for
they
saving
are.
the environment?
Yeah.
Why is
went
he
on a-
there?
I went on a
Why
hunt
does
with
he
him
have those
yesterday,
abilities? That's like nuclear stuff is the least environment thing you could have.
From what I heard from him, his is a. I don't know actually the specifics how it works. I have to ask him again, but his shouldn't cause like what happened to like make into a Zafira, basically.
What?
I have to ask him again the specifics.
doesn't-
I'm not sure how it
How-
works.
Okay, how do you use radiation stuff without like spreading it everywhere? That sounds like.
Well, I mean that's what I do, kinda.
Again, unfortunately,
like-
I am not him, so I do not fully know. I'll
Spew
ask
it
him
out
again.
and absorb it back in.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's
Probably
what
so.
like you do, because I know you absorb this.
I'm
Do you
afraid.
absorb radiation?
But then,
Or is it just through the sun?
I mean,
Some
but
forms
then
of radiation
on that
I
front,
can
let's say
absorb.
He did some of his big attacks, and then the night I come in and helps soak
I
up the
wonder if
radiant
I just like
energy.
if,
Don't know
if
what's
you get
going
like
on
fucked up,
anymore.
if I can just
And
put my
that's
hand to your
nothing.
chest and just kind of fix a crack or two.
I mean, okay.
Not of your core.
It takes
I mean, on,
it
like,
takes
your
a
limbs.
lot longer. It takes like up to a day for me to regrow anything, and I get the fastest regrowth I've seen in space.
I mean, that's unfiltered. So
I mean, doesn't
array.
space have a lot of radiation?
Which is like, okay, the main thing that keeps me going is like the sun and the stuff the sun makes, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm in space, where I get everything the sun does unfiltered, that is objectively the best thing I can get, and there's nothing better.
I mean, just
But
like,
isn't the
I wonder
sun
if I could, like,
radioactive?
help charge you up a little. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but like there's different types of like
So
radioactivation.
do you know how? Do you know what? Okay, so sun's filtered when we're not in space because there's a level of oxygen which filters it, right? Some may really badly here.
It's
like,
like, isn't it
there's a
like
layer of
alpha,
gas which
beta?
can't fully go through and it's filtered like water through sand.
Yeah.
Like
I'm thinking
water
of like the
filter.
radiation types. There's alpha, there's gamma, there's
Gamma,
alpha, there's beta, and then there's like gamma's the stuff that like made the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm?
I don't
That's
know.
why I
We should probably get
remember
a
it.
science textbook or something.
No, it was gamma radiation that made the Hulk. I
no,
know this.
To explain it better, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
we're doing a pretty shit job because I don't think either of us had any form of education.
Oh my god, are you like the Hulk?
No, unfortunately. That'd be
Do you
cool
get
though.
stronger? Do you get stronger the more radiation you absorb?
No, it heals me though.
Aw. I mean, it
Slowly.
kind of does that for the Hulk, right?
I don't know.
I
mean,
think
I mean, I've been able. I mean, I gotta. I mean,
Or even
it
heard
took.
of him.
Instead of taking like what, 2 days to
What?
fix a fracture in my arm, it took a day. Cause I kind of sat
That's
there
like,
with radiation for like an hour or two, like just on my
Thanks.
arm. So like.
Anyway, I think I should start
But
heading out
Peep,
now.
Cupcake,
Yeah.
with the marked radiation, I do not know. Sadly, I never actually asked them how it works. So
If
I'll give you an
I
answer
go
later.
around those crowds, I'll ask him. I'll figure it out
Bye.
for you, Peep. Bye, Peep.
Bye, Pete.
Bye-bye.
I have to head out myself because
Bye,
I've
Pete.
just got a text about something. I hope you
Oh.
guys do not have to deal with more abominations because that was kind of fucked. So
Yeah,
also,
Spencer's
if
like
I
that.
need to tell me if I need to send
Yep.
that to Lazarus to make sure that fucker gets banished because I don't think that fucker should
Yeah,
return.
you might want to talk to
I'm
Laskus
already
about
off.
that.
If you don't do it, I'm doing that. I'm sending Lazarus.
One of you do it because I'm busy. If you need a picture, I'll send it to one of you. You two.
I took one too.
I know, but I got a decent one.
Spencer
One
I
of
feel
would
like
be
it is
handy.
someone to talk to Lazarus about that.
Honestly, if we see another abomination, I might just call my brother to help. He's a paladin.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with unholy. Also, do you want a hand?
Also, I think I might also
Yeah,
be
just
heading
drop
out
my head
just
off the
'cause-
side. I'll catch it.
Spencer's also probably gonna leave.
Yeah.
I think he needs more than a hand. I think he needs a whole body.
His body's down there. Oh, I get it.
But on Tish.
Oh, you live here?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I know this place doesn't like automatic fire, but if I saw another one of those things frozen just down, I'm gonna be honest, I would have just.
Good to hear.
Probably wouldn't be necessary.
I don't really have other place to live in
No,
the
but-
metaverse right now. Got
If
got
I
home
saw
back
more than
in
three of them charging
back in
us down,
Skyrim,
I'm
but
gonna be
not one
honest,
here
I
yet.
would break the firearm rule
Yeah,
just
fair
to
enough.
save people.
Yeah,
I'm sure they
that's
wouldn't
fair.
mind. I might piss them off. I'm sure Lazarus wouldn't mind me putting down ungodly abominations trying to kill his guild members.
Other places I could
Mm-hmm.
go to.
Because that took
Okay.
a lot of swings from me. Them with a
Actually,
great
kinda
sword or some kind of
curious, just
longer
so that
sword,
between you
and me
around,
bottling
do you
the
have any way of
bottomizing it.
contacting people
So-
like
Yeah.
a phone or a
Oh, yeah,
scroll or
That
whatever?
was
If it does come to it, I'll
skin
say I
off.
saw nothing.
Would you be okay
I
if we
don't.
shared
I'm
numbers?
not.
just
I don't
to,
give a
like,
shit. Lazarus can punish
contact
me
each other
later
in the
for it. I
future?
don't
You
give a
seem
fuck.
very fun.
Fucking-
No, I'll say I saw nothing.
Yeah.
I just took no.
Why?
Here's,
Fucking tell him you saw something, dog. Fucking whatever.
phone number.
No, I mean the whole.
I'd be
like,
more
you
worried
have to
about
use
the
automatic fire, so you didn't.
Fae. Not.
Ah, okay.
I mean, don't they already not like undead that much?
The autumn. Yeah, no, I already hated. So like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'll let Lazarus handle it.
They might have.
I'm Lazarus be able to banish
There's
them.
a chance they might
Yeah, Spencer,
abduct
they
you or
didn't like that.
something.
Dog,
Yeah,
they can
Spencer's
try.
kind of scared of that.
Yeah.
I was reaching out to Spoons like it was gonna grab her, and
So you know what? Hang
scared it
on.
was gonna
Yeah,
kick
that
her.
was scary.
Folks, don't. You know, hang on. Can one of you stick by so you can open this again? Close
Okay.
this for a second.
Okay.
1 second. Move out of the way, everyone. Okay, no one in. Kick.
Yeah, I shall be heading out, everyone.
Sorry, I was
Goodbye.
basically
Goodbye.
bleaching my hands.
Goodbye.
Kick.
Thank you. I was basically cleaning my hands of heat. It burned a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
I'd rather not have whatever diseases that fucker carried.
Oh yeah, Spoons is gonna drink cure disease potion just preemptively.
Good idea.
Oh. I think the tea's wearing off.
Oh,
Yeah.
gonna take a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay, one stamina potion.
No.
Might help.
That'll keep me up longer. I need to sleep.
Okay,